Good evening, parents, and welcome to Curriculum Night. For those of you I haven't had the opportunity to meet yet, my name is Rachel Neal, and I'm very proud to be the principal here at Quail Hollow. Thank you so much for the privilege to educate your child. I am thrilled that you are here tonight at Curriculum Night because this is yet another step in our partnership to work together to provide all of our Falcons with an excellent education. In the last week, our city has experienced a series of events that I think have led all of us to really reflect on what matters most and the commitments that we can continue to make to one another to ensure equity for all and to ensure that all of those around us truly feel cared about. And that's the conversation that we've been having here at Quail Hollow for much longer than the last week, but certainly it was highlighted in the last week. So I do want to take this moment just to really pause and reiterate how much I appreciate this opportunity to work with each of you and your students, our faculty, our staff members, because we are all here because we care so much about our students. So thank you for that. We had the opportunity to kick off our school year in a really exciting way because just a week into the school year, the state released our school performance data from last school year. So just in case you missed it, let's go back to that. Last year, we led our students to exceed expected growth, and not just by a little bit. The bar for exceeding expected growth is a positive 2.0 growth index. And we were at a 6.7. So thrilled about the results that we achieved and very excited to build on that momentum this year. As part of exceeding expected growth and also increasing our student proficiency last year, that did lead our school performance grade to increase as well. In terms of building this year, again, Curriculum Night is a big part of that. We want to talk to you this evening about what your students will be learning this year and how you can support that learning at home. This evening, our schedule will look like the 15 minutes where you are currently engaged in homeroom. That is for this video and some logistical business we will take care of in a few moments. You'll then have 10 additional minutes to be with your child's homeroom teacher in your first core class. And after that, you will have 10 minutes to visit each of your students' additional classes. So you will actually follow your child's schedule throughout the day. In terms of timing, your teacher will provide you with a copy of your student schedule if you have not already received that. Homeroom teachers have those waiting for you. We will make an announcement every 12 minutes. And so at that announcement, that means it's time for you to go to your student's next class. Again, the teachers will help you in reading the schedule. And you'll have approximately 2 minutes to make that transition, just like our students do. Then there will be 10 minutes allocated for information about that next class. And again, we will then make an announcement every 12 minutes to help guide you. In terms of sequence of events, your student has an A day elective class and a B day elective class. And so you will visit both of those elective classes back to back, going to your student's A day class first and then B day class. Again, the teachers are here to assist you. I promise it's not confusing to the kids, it just confuses us as adults. Also, after you visit all of your students' classes, get to know those teachers, there are some optional sessions after that. If you have a student in 7th grade, you're welcome to spend more time talking about our 7th grade humanities model. That session will be at 7:30. Also at 7:30, we will have more information about the 8th grade math model if you have an 8th grade student. And also, we will have an information session to learn more about the potential of adding a partial magnet program at Quail Hollow Middle School in the future. This is a really exciting opportunity, and I'm eager to share more with you about that. So I will be available again at 7:30 to share that information with you. In case you go to the humanities session or the math session at 7:30, I'll then repeat that information again at 8 o'clock for you. So please make sure that you visit the schedule of events that the teachers have to share with you this evening so that you can map out your evening and get all of the information that you need. I also want to flag that there are some tables set up for you to visit if you want more information about our PTSA. I believe our Booster Club will be selling some spirit wear. We also have a local Boy Scout troop that has some information if you're interested in your child participating in that. And all of those tables are set up outside of the media center between the 6th grade and 7th grade hallway. So you can't miss those tables. But again, you might want to make a note so that you don't miss that. Speaking of opportunities for your kids to get involved, tomorrow information will go home to students about the possibility of adding a Mandarin club at Quail Hollow. That would be either before school or after school, depending on the interests of our students and their schedules. So if you are interested in your child joining a Mandarin club to learn Mandarin Chinese, please make sure that you look for that information. It will also be posted in our Falcon Connection newsletter and on social media as well. Also, I hope that you will save the date for a week from today, October 4th at 6:30. We will host another deep dive, a longer session into the conversation around the potential of designing a partial magnet program at Quail Hollow. So whether or not you're able to attend the info session this evening, I do hope that you will join us again on October 4th so we have more time to hear your input. We also are opening up that session to parents of future Falcons. So looking at our feeder elementary schools and inviting them to come and provide input as well. So if you have family, friends, neighbors who have elementary students who will be coming to Quail down the road, please encourage them to join you on October 4th. Again, that session will be at 6:30 and also will be advertised in the Falcon Connection. So we have some PTSA business to take care of. I want to give a huge shout out to our PTSA. Our parents are so amazing and really keeping everything happening here at Quail Hollow, and we appreciate all of their hard work. So teachers, at this time, if you will please make sure that you are ready for 3 votes that will take place. You should have in the packet of information that was shared with you a piece of paper that says QHMS PTSA voting instructions and tallies. So make sure homeroom teachers, you have that ready at this time. Parents, the first vote that the PTSA would like for you to engage in is around approval of the PTSA budget. Again, homeroom teachers, you had a copy of that budget shared with you, so please make sure at this time that is available for any families who have not yet seen it. I will give you a moment for that. And then parents, if you will please vote by a show of raised hands. If you vote yes to approve the PTSA budget, please raise your hand at this time and homeroom teachers will record that number on their sheet. Thank you very much. You may put your hands down. And any parents who vote no against the PTSA proposed budget, please raise your hands at this time. And homeroom teachers, please make your count. Thank you, teachers. Please record that information for the first vote. The second vote is for a 6th grade parent, Stephanie Klapik, to be selected as our PTSA secretary. That was a position that was still left unfilled at the end of last school year, and so we appreciate Stephanie Klapik volunteering to take on that role. If you would like to vote in favor of electing Stephanie Klapik as the secretary of the PTSA, please raise your hand at this time. And homeroom teachers, please make a count of raised hands. Thank you. You may put your hands down, and anyone who would like to vote no against Stephanie Klepeek joining as secretary, please raise your hands at this time. Thank you. You may put your hands down. Teachers, make sure that information is recorded. And then our third and final vote, we have a group of parents who have volunteered to be parent representatives on our school leadership team. That is a decision-making body within our school. The school leadership team consists of faculty and staff members as well as parents. So we have a group of parents who have volunteered to serve as parent representatives on the school leadership team. Teachers, again, that information was shared with you. If you can make sure it is passed out to parents so they have that list. And at this time, parents, if you are in favor of voting for those parents listed on this sheet to be SLT parent representatives, please raise your hands at this time, and teachers will take a count. Thank you. You may put your hands down. And any folks who are voting no against those parents being our parent representatives, please raise your hands at this time. Teachers, please record that count on your sheet. I must admit it is a little awkward to facilitate a vote by video, so I hope that was enough time. Teachers, I trust you to circle back to this as necessary in your individual rooms, but thank you very much for your participation. And again, thank you to our PTSA for organizing that. You will receive more information with a very special video following me, much more special than my announcements, but I do want to draw your attention to this fancy orange sheet that students will be receiving tomorrow. This is about our Falcon Fund campaign. And we are very appreciative of our PTSA working hard to raise money to supplement the public funding that we receive. Thanks to this Falcon Fund, thank you to you, our parents, for donating to our school. Thanks to that, we are able to provide field trips for our students, to provide additional budgets for the arts. We are able to provide materials for special learning experiences, including providing novels to our students, providing resources for things like frog dissections in 7th grade, providing staff appreciation. The list truly goes on, and I can tell you that our school would not be the same if we did not have the supplemental budget from the PTSA. So thank you in advance for truly giving everything that you are able to support our school. It takes a village, and it truly does take all of us putting together those reserve funds so that we can honor our students with all of the opportunities we know will benefit them. It is amazing what students learn through hands-on experiences. So thank you so much for that, and I will let you learn more from the video coming after me. Thanks again for being here.